Hello users, welcome to what should hopefully be the final episodic installment of Rayman for the Cyber Monday extravaganza. And like I said in the last video, I wanted to touch upon my feelings toward the new Rayman games. I mentioned this before, but Rayman 2 went to 3D, and then the rest of the Rayman games were mostly 3D. But then Rayman Origins came out in, I believe, 2012. And if you pre-ordered that game on Steam, you got a free PC copy of Rayman 2. And you can't buy that on Steam, so I just have Rayman 2 on Steam. And it's like, I could install it at any point, but you can't buy it. And I just find it funny that a game is on their servers that you can't buy. Little fun fact there. But it's not the PS1 version, it doesn't have the voice acting, so it's Blur. But I've never actually finished Rayman Origins. I played it a little bit when it came out, because like I said, I pre-ordered it. And I got stuck in an area and then just wanted to play something else, and I never actually finished the game, but I did actually really like it. My one thing is that I felt like stylistically it was a little too different for my liking. One thing I didn't like about Rayman Origins was how kind of disheveled Rayman looked. He looked like kind of like a beast, you know what I mean? Definitely not something I liked. I liked kind of Rayman's kind of dapper, kind of like nice looking hero kind of motif that he's got in this game. But I do want to play through Rayman Origins at some point. Maybe I'll do that during the Let Us Play series. I'd like that actually, it's a good idea. I'll write that down later. Or someone leave that in the comment section if that seems like something you'd want to see. Oh shit. Like, yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Just pop that in. Fuck. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. Speaking of good ideas, hopefully y'all are excited for Dark Souls. That's going to be the next game in this series. I don't know what the third game is going to be. Kind of the motif I'm going for are longer games that don't, you know, I want to speedrun shorter games during the Sunday run days because I don't want to keep those videos too long. But I'm going to be doing kind of like 2 to 3 hour runs during the Cyber Monday extravaganza, which is probably going to last like good 3 weeks or so. I want to do it at least 3 weeks long. And like I said, the next one's going to be Dark Souls. I don't know what I'm going to do after that quite yet. I have to scan through, see what my options are. But if you have any, you know, ideas, feel free to let me know. I kind of want to do games that, like, I have a lot of lore with, you know, that I've played a lot of times, that I can talk about how I learned them and what they mean to me and so forth. Like, this game is kind of a childhood classic and stuff like that. That's kind of the idea. So, if anyone has any recommendations, maybe 100% runs of games that are otherwise relatively short, you know, feel free to toss them at me. Just at me, you know, go like, at me, and then hit me up. Yeah, this level, this world, whatever you want to call it, is basically a reskin of Blue Mountains. It's got different songs in it, and it's got a few like really interesting areas, like Eat at Joe's is probably one of the most interesting levels in the game. I really love this song, by the way. It's super slow and super like relaxing, and kind of just like, it's like, yeah, this is near the end. I know it's near the end. I'm just preparing for the end of the journey. Kind of gives off that vibe. I like it. Almost died there. It was a little tricky. I love how the eyeballs actually splash into the water. It's fucking great. These cycles are sinking in a little bit of an obnoxious fashion. If you jump over here, this is a little secret cage area. If I do that, I spawn a cloud a little sooner. It's this one. And that cloud will take me to the last cage for the stage. Cage and stage. I didn't, you know, that was completely accidental. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't. Cage and stage, they rhyme. All this time I could have... Wait, they rhyme? All this time? Oof. Holy shit. Oof. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's... I think it's the magic of Rayman that's currently coursing through my veins and my arteries. It's coursing through my arteries right now. How come no one says that? It's coursing through my arteries? I'm gonna start saying that. That's gonna be my new, like thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say it's coursing through my arteries. Oh god. Keep in mind, as I'm recording this, it's 6 a.m. and I've been playing the game for almost 2 hours now. Some crucial context. You don't need to break that rock, you just need to walk into it. Really funny. They could have made the trigger a little bit more to the right, but they chose not to. Hey, I'll take it. Alright, Eat at Joe's. Probably the best level in the game. First of all, you start here and then you meet your friend Joe and he's like blah, 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 blah. And you can see we got a busty babe in the background. I don't know what's going on there, but I would like to examine that a little further. We have a little seats here, we got tables, we have drinks, you know, it's just a fun level. Especially because you can kind of see the Eat at Joe's sign from the beginning of the game. So it's just kind of like, it's just fun. It's a nice little like, oh wow, a whole new kind of level experience. I don't know, I like it. One of my favorite levels. That's not in Picture City, at least. But yeah, this level, when I used to do my yearly Rayman runs, I would always like, because they would be like 11 hours, 10 hours long, you know, it wasn't like a speed run, it was kind of like an all-day event. So what I would do is I would like order pizza and then like eat pizza during the Eat at Joe's level. That was kind of my skit that I used to do. If you didn't realize, the light is attached to your fist. So when you shoot the fist, it shoots your light. There we go. And that's only one screen. Like, they invent this really cool kind of thing, and then it's only one screen. And I think that's pretty neat. It doesn't outstay its welcome. You know, it can be kind of annoying, it can be kind of difficult, you know, especially for a first-time playthrough. But it's not that long, and it doesn't outstay its welcome, and that's the only time it appears. I don't know, it's just... That's one thing, again, this game really just... Like, especially with the flying hair, like, you get that during a few levels, and then that's it. And it's just a fun little thing, and you get to experiment with it. Like the Tar Raisin seed thing, you get it during one level, it's fun, and then it's over. I don't know. It's just really well designed. This game is just really good. Oh, fuck. I was going up there for a health refill, but I forgot that that was still on the screen. Well, that's a shame. But that's not a big deal. Hopefully y'all have been enjoying the Rayman. Personally, I've been having a great time. Also, I noticed I'm sinking in the webcam a little bit. I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get a little comfy here. I've been sitting for a while, so... Oh, fuck me. My iframes ran out a little bit too quickly. Can we talk about how when you spawn, there's just a broom? There's just a broom just chilling in the mountains? Why not? Oh, fuck. Cock. I fucked up? This level is... It is kind of difficult, but this is kind of amateur hour. Take a little slow there. Okay. I'll get the life. Get a life! So you may remember, when I said earlier that there's 2 jumps in this game that are kind of reasonably the hardest jumps in the game. And the first one, I nailed it pretty quickly, but this one is, I would say, on par, maybe equal, maybe slightly hard. It really kind of just depends on the day. This is hardest jump in the game, part 2. So I want to get good... Oh, did I get it first? Oh my... That was hardest jump in the game, part 2. I got it first try. And now the easy parts where I'm getting stuck, of course. Of course. There we go. Wow. Hardest jump in the game, part 3, everyone. Whoops. My rock puppies! Come to me, my darlings! Arf! Alright. Looking good. I've been stuck there for like 5-10 minutes before, so I'm actually really relieved that that went over pretty well. When you spawn the exit sign, it spawns that little cage over there. And then you can see the wires, and then in the next screen we're going to see what those wires actually do. It's a pretty fun mechanic. You actually don't need to do that, but I just did it for fun. I can get hit here and walk through, or run through. Oh, did not mean to do that. If you run and jump at a specific area, you can make sure that those guys don't spawn. I forgot to do that, but it's not a huge deal. Just kidding. It is now a huge deal, because now I'm going to showcase it. And if I'm going to showcase it, then it's going to be a huge deal. Oh, whoops. So you want to jump right there, and then they don't spawn. That makes things a hell of a lot easier. Oh, fucking cocksucker. Don't be a bitch. I like how I'm dying, like all of a sudden I'm just dying over and over. Let me drink more coffee. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm running on empty. There we go. Okay. The spawn is like when you walk along the ground, so if you just jump over the spawn trigger. Also, I keep getting hit there. It's a little ridiculous. So right there you get like an outlet and you punch it and it plugs it in. And then we get like a really cool saucer section. The Eat It Joe's logo on it, and you have like the Joe kind of eyeball things going on there. It's fun. Go to Joe 30330. Say that's my reference. I'm referring right now. Just run and jump over here and that spawns the exit. Right back at the beginning, which I think is pretty fun. I like how it's just a giant circle. It's cool. And then in this level, we're going to we go back to the previous screen, as you saw. Like, that was the previous. And then we get to actually fly the saucers. Little skip there. It doesn't save any time, because, you know, it's an auto-scroller, but it saves a little bit of doing some hard jumps. Saves a bit of grief. And I will save as much grief as I can. I've had enough grief. I hate grief. Don't grief me. Don't be a griefer! Alrighty. Like how you have to actually hit the switches, otherwise like they'll fly off and fucking kill you. It's a really cool mechanic. And you can do the pop up, pop down to get those, but you don't really need to. Jump over here. Get the cage. Yeah, okay. That's 5 out of 6, so then the 6th is on the last screen. Wonderful. Alright, one more screen in this level, and then one more level, and then we'll be at the final level. So, if you kept up with that equation, then basically we're almost there. So right here we have the little big nose fishy, and that's going to push the Joe thing. The music here, and the water, and just everything, everything. I love this game. Really just, this game is fucking good. The background, the mist in the background, just really nice. So there's going to be a trick I'm going to do here. gonna get hit by that on purpose. And then run to the end? Alright. Definitely fucked up there a little bit, but, you know, it happens. Alright. Mr. Skops stalagmites. Is it stalagmites or... Did I get that right? I think so. Alright. Mr. Skops is going to be the last boss before the last boss. Yeah. I forget when that spawned. I think I went a little bit too far, but... And this is, I think, one of the only stages in the game without an exit sign, which is actually really funny because the PC version of this game does have an exit sign there. So the same trick that you can do on Mr. Sax's Hullabaloo, you can do on this level in the PC version, but not in the PS1 version, which is a little sad. The PC version of this game, I have never personally played it, but I do know that it's got a few things in it that make me, like, kind of not want to. And honestly, I don't remember what they are. I do remember looking into it at one point because I wanted to play it and I wanted to buy it and, you know, and all that stuff. And there was a few things that I just were like, like, you know, I don't like I'm not good enough at Rayman to justify, like, going through the PC version. But maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'll grab it at some point. Now, if I'm able to get this lum on the way... No. Darn. Ruff. Not a huge deal, because just respawning over here really doesn't lose that much time. Go all the way down here. It's another cage. That cloud will go into that spike, so you gotta make sure you're on the left of the cloud, otherwise you'll get hit, knock back, and maybe fall into the water. This game does a lot of stuff like that. If you haven't really realized that by now, then oops. Little patch of ground there. I like it. We already got 5 out of 6 cages. There's one more cage left in the whole game. Mr. Skops is a fun fight. Mr. Skops is, I think, the only boss, unless you count the pink mosquito as a boss teaser. Mr. Skops is the only boss that doesn't tease you. Well, it teases you, and then... Wait. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I missed the cage. I'm a 5 out of 6. Five out of 6. What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. I forgot one. What did I miss? Oh, I'm a cunt. I am a cunt. Oh, no. I am a big, fat cunt. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo the level. It's only one screen, but still. Fuck me. I'm a cunt. I totally fucked up the ending, too. Jesus Christ. God damn it. I am a fucking cunt. I thought that was the last cage, but no, it's just an extra life. I missed one at the start because I'm an idiot. Right, now I remember. I was confused at the start, but there was one I forgot, and there was a reason I was confused. Now I know. Fuck me. Alright, well, either way, let's fight the boss first. So this is the teaser. You get the teaser, and then you get the fight. Back to back. I remember seeing this guy on the back of the box, and I never got here. Because, you know, this game was hard. So, like, every time I would play this game, I would get the box and I would go like, wow, that part looks so cool. I wonder if I'll ever see it. And then I'd play the game, get stuck at, like, Bongo Hills, and then put it down. It's like, oh, wow, I wonder what's there. And this is before I had YouTube, or, like, the internet and all. I never got the internet until I was 12 or 13. I got my first access to... Oh, fuck me. My first access to the internet at 12, but it wasn't until I was like 13 that I kind of like learned how to use it. But yeah. One of my favorite things about Skops, or you can see, is like fucking bloodshot eyeballs. This guy's high as hell. I love how there's just a little ting down there. It's like, yep, this is where you gotta be. I love when he does that idle animation where he's like, look, I'm hanging on. It's really funny. And it's so fucking wholesome. Gotta be careful. If you go too fast here, you'll run into him and fly all the way to the left of the screen. And then you gotta run before the lava gets up. I like that. It's pretty fun. And when you kill a boss, you don't need to redo the boss fight. So I don't have to do the boss fight twice. I just have to do this, like, the one screen stage twice to get that last cage. So basically, when he shoots the blue orb, it follows where your fist is. And when you're not, like, shooting, when you're not, like, punching, your fist is on you. So it'll track to you. So basically, what you need to do is you need to hit him with his own orb. And to do that, you need to punch him and then have the orb chase your fist and run into him. Also, I love the background here. I wish the levels actually looked more like this background, because I feel like that would have been way cooler. I feel like it was probably just some, like, just limitation with the, I don't know, like with the development window. Because they literally just reuse the levels, like set the tiles from Blue Mountains. I don't know. Maybe there's some info out there that someone knows that I don't. Please help me! Hurry! I think we'd see something different if I actually remembered to get the last cage. I guess maybe this is the first cage. Oops. Yeah. If you saw that cloud over there, I'm supposed to jump over here. There it is. Silly me, silly me. Alright, now we've got all the cages. But first I've got to redo this whole fucking stage. Minus the boss fight, of course. So now we're going into pure speedrun mode. Okay. But yeah, so the final level is, it's pretty fun. You have Mr. Dark, basically. Every screen, you'll lose one of your abilities. So Mr. Dark will, like, make your fist go away. Or sometimes it'll make the game more confusing. For example, it'll switch left and right in one of the levels, so that's a little confusing. And the other one, you have like a doppelganger that follows you around and will copy your movements, but basically on like a 3-second delay. So like if, you know, if your doppelganger hits you, then you die instantly, that kind of thing. But you'll see. You'll all see. That's right. Yeah! Alright, yeah, that wasn't that long. Minor detour. Also, I think I lied before. I'm pretty sure that screen is the same no matter what. Anyway, there you go. One level remaining. Also, about that 210 finish. Not looking to be a 210 finish anymore, but... Alright, so this one is like you slide on a frying pan and or a spoon. Whichever. And you kind of have to jump in a... It's not like you just kind of jump over the holes. You have to jump in a very specific way to maintain the speed for this end section. Because you got to get over that. And then that. Yeah! First try, though. That's not bad. Yeah, this is Candy's Chateau. Really lovely level design. And of course, everything just looks really fun. Super yummy. The background is amazing. It's just, I love this game. There's the doppelganger, by the way. That guy's fucking evil. Holy shit, I gotta get out of here. So yeah, you see me moving in specific ways so that I know how to dodge. Also, I love the music. It has, like, the cheeriness. It's got people laughing and having a good time. God, this game is amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I don't know when I'm going to play this game again next, but wow. Wow. I fucked that up. There was one too many clouds. forgot which one there was. Yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. I had a very fun time playing this game. More fun than I really probably ever have playing this game, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know when I'll play this again. Maybe during next year's Cyber Monday extravaganza. Who knows? I'll probably come up with a reason to play it before then, though. We shall see. There we go. That's the better strat. God, I love that little, like, monkey bear with the sunglasses on. I don't think I've ever noticed that in the background, just hanging out. Yo, the backgrounds in this game are incredible. Jesus Christ. Alright. I gotta stop talking. Serious time? Alright, yo, I need some serious time. Jesus, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cringe out. But I'm cringing out. Alright, 28th time's the charm. God, that fucking monkey, I think it's a monkey, just looks so fucking chill. I wish I could be as chill as that monkey. Is that a bear? No, it's definitely a monkey. Monkey! I love monkeys! I almost fucked that up like a stupid bitch. I kind of forgot what I was supposed to do. I was like, wait, what? Oops. Either way, I win. Alright, so the doppelganger's dead, and then this is where it switches left and right. So the stage is not actually that difficult, but keep in mind, I've got left and right are swapped. Left is right and right is left. And left is best, as always. Which is why I'm going left. But I'm actually holding right. When you get hit by these guys, when they hit the ground and you're on the ground, Rayman makes such a funny face. He just gets super mad. It's really funny. I'm tempted to show it, but I've already gone ahead. Whoops. Well, oops. I gotta pee. I gotta hurry up and finish the goddamn game. I gotta pee. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. I went too far that time. Alright, let's go. There we go. Easy mode. Keep in mind, left and right are swapped. So, this doesn't look hard, but it does get confusing if you're not used to it. Oh, fuck! Fuck, that was stupid. So right there, the thing right there is that you lose the left-right swap when you're in the middle of the air. So like, and you have to like move back to land in the cloud, but then they just switch off. So then you have to actually move to the actual direction rather than hit the opposite one. It really fucks your brain up, let me tell you. There we go. So now Mr. Dark basically made it so I can't stop running. I'm running, I'm running, I'm running! And I want to make sure I get that. Because if I don't, then it makes the final fight a little harder. And right here, Mr. Dark is going to turn off the always run and then take my punch away. So now I can't punch. And then I go into the boss. I gotta fucking pee. I gotta do this first try because I gotta pee. Basically, he dangles the fist there. I like that. So one thing about this game is, if you don't know, Mr. Dark runs away, and then you fight, like, combined fusion mode bosses of the previous bosses that you've actually fought before. But Mr. Dark runs away, and then in Rayman 2, they kind of just reboot the game, like the series and stuff. I don't know if Mr. Dark ever appears in any other Rayman game. I really don't. I don't know if he appears in like Rayman Origins or anything like that. But I always found that a little sad, because I feel like they set it up for a sequel, but then the sequel just went to 3D, which is, you know, eh. Alright, so now I got the fist. And if you die, then you will respawn at this point. So I'm going to kill myself real quick, get my health back, because I kind of fucked up on the Mr. Dark portion. So you can get double hits here. You can also get a triple hit if you're really good. Emphasis on if you're really good. I almost got it there. Whoops. This guy will block you unless you hit it during the move. But then sometimes he'll like stop his move and then block you, and it's just annoying. I like this one. That one's really easy to get into a loop. And then once I kill this boss, the game is over. And I'm going to show you the credits, and then that'll be that. Well, at least I'll show you the last cutscene. I'm not going to play out the whole credits. Like I said, I really have to pee, so... But yeah, the final boss is relatively easy. It's fun, it's got a good song to it, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's probably easier than the bosses, like, normally. And that's the game. That's it. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed my gaming experience.
You've done it. You've saved the world!
Cool! Awesome! Cool! Awesome! Cool! Awesome! I just love how that's on loop. It's just really fucking funny. But anyway, that is Rayman for the Sony PlayStation. Long box edition. $65,000 eye-popping colors. 60 frames per second. Hell yeah. Up to 4 independently scrolling backgrounds. See, I told you, they mentioned it on the back of the box. They're not fucking around. Alright. Like I said, hopefully you enjoyed. I gotta go pee, so I'm gonna cut this off. Sorry? Get the fuck out of here.